everybody, and welcome to the Drep and Stone podcast, a podcast where two friends raise a glass and have a conversation. I am still Nick.
I'm currently Kyle.
Well, like I am still because I'm sitting in this chair, but generally I am in motion.
When we do this, or just in general?
Oh no, like when we do this, like I am fairly stationary. So I guess I am still Nick.
Yeah. Oh, I see. Like
yeah, like
even like distilled Nick.
Oh no, not distilled. Like I am.
But that's when we release the episode because you've kind of pulled out.
Yeah,
and like it's
extrapolated. I have distilled.
It is distilled. You are distilled, Nick.
I take out all the burps.
Yeah,
and the pauses.
Yep.
And the ums, because it's
and the thumbs and. There, whoa.
Sometimes you just got to get it out.
Yeah, man.
Because like you don't want it stuck,
Yeah, I feel the wind. I push it in.
You feel the wind and push it in?
Yeah.
What is that a reference to?
I can't remember the comedian's name, but it was an old joke of he was making fun of his dad because he was wearing a dress. And he's like, Dad, you look ridiculous.
Yeah.
Like, but I feel comfortable. And he's, yeah, but I can see a nut hanging out. He's like, yeah, but I feel the wind. I push it in.
Okay. Okay. I'm with you now. I was going to say, as someone who routinely wears a kilt, that don't happen to me.
You never felt the wind and needed to push it in?
No. I mean, like, so I did change in a parking lot. Because, like, when you put on a kilt, like, you just, slip it over your pants and you pull your pants down, you're good to go.
Traditionally.
No.
Questions?
Yeah.
Traditionally, you wouldn't have underwear.
No.
Would you?
No.
It's just you raw dog.
I don't think it would be explained that way, but yeah.
But that's right. What you're doing. Correct. You're commando.
Yeah, there it is.
You just got a quilt over you.
Yeah.
But that's not.
No, it's not my preferred way.
Not your preferred way.
Just in case, because like
most people.
Yeah, I would say no.
Yeah,
most people like it's like
more modest.
Yeah, most people are not like.
Getting the best of me today.
You've been around a bunch of men. Mm-hmm. Most men are not like I'm sitting right now. My legs are crossed.
Sure.
Both of our legs are crossed.
Yeah.
We are guarded.
Yeah.
Most men don't sit like that. They're usually like splayed open. And in the times when I'm sitting in a chair, I am not aware enough to like wear my kilt and cover everything. So right. I'm not. I guess I am not. I'm not responsible enough to be a purist.
Yeah, see if the...
Correct.
Yeah, I got you.
Yeah. You want to drink something?
Yeah,
okay.
I'm thirsty.
Good. I've got a bit of a bottle kill here for us, Kyle.
Wow.
Yeah. Just turned into Owen Wilson.
Wow.
I've got a bottle kill for us, Owen.
Ka-chow.
This is one of, honestly, our oldest friends.
It really is.
Yeah, like this might be
second, third, fourth bottle that we ever had on the episode.
Year one, easy.
For sure.
Yeah, and I wanted to return to this to just pay homage to this bottle because that's what we're doing lately. Like we're getting new stuff, but we're revisiting some things that like it's just time to say goodbye to.
Yeah, it's that we're to that point.
Yeah, for sure.
And I think the bottle kill was always something that we wanted to put more emphasis on.
Definitely.
And I feel like we're kind of to the point now where we can kind of start doing that.
Yeah, we can do that. So we're revisiting the Detling Cask Strength Single Barrel.
Yep.
Yeah, I have just a little bit left in this bottle. This is the 50 month. We've had the 60 month, we've had the 72 month, and I think, if I remember correctly, the 50 month was the one that we were like, yeah, that one, that and the 62. I think it was 62. No, it was 50 and a 60. Those were the preferred
sweet spots.
Yeah, because at 72, there's something about it that maybe it was just too much. I don't really remember. You can go back and listen to the episode if you want to.
Yep.
But the 50 month is what I have left because the others are gone.
All right. I'm excited about this. I haven't had Detling in a minute.
Yeah, I have 2 bottles of Detling left.
Yeah.
We can't get it down here.
We can't get it down here in the past.
Yeah.
I would say 3 times I've been up in Alabama.
You ain't seen it.
It's not there.
Yeah. I've got a bottle of this left, and I've got the white wheat that I have never opened.
Wow.
Yeah, I've never opened that white wheat, so I still have that. But this bottle is about done. So you want to drink it with me?
Let's go ahead and slam it down.
All right, here we go.
Delightful.
No sound at all.
Delightful. Yeah. A bit of an awkward pour.
Well, I was trying to get some sound and couldn't get anything.
I'll be honest. I feel like that's That's kind of a mark against you at this point in time.
What? That I can't get any sound?
No, I think at this point in our whiskey journey, just in terms of like appreciating all details involved,
the sensory aspect.
Yeah,
I poured a lot in that glass.
an awkward pour. Is a bit frustrating.
Oh, you're not saying on my part. You're saying on Detling's.
I'm saying like it's that bottle design. It makes it kind of difficult to pour.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just like the way I was holding it. I see what you mean.
That bottle design, because I would say that's similar bottle design to, it's a extraordinarily short neck.
Yeah, it's a stubby neck.
You know, I can think of plenty of bottles that have that squat base to it like that, but they generally usually have a longer neck.
Yeah, and I think
it's pouring a little bit more.
It's not the long, or it's not the neck itself. It's the girth of the top of the neck.
I suppose so, but like, look at that Chattanooga whiskey bottle up there. Look at the one right beside it, that Russell's Reserve.
Yeah, okay.
They've got a little bit longer neck. They've got that same bulbous shape at the bottom.
Yeah,
but they give you a little bit longer neck to make your
look. It's this part. It's the neck kind of flares out right where
the lip. I get that.
The lip.
They've had some Botox and they're voluptuous lips.
Voluptuous.
Voluptuous lips.
It's Oxford's word of 2026. Voluptuous. I'm with you.
It needs a longer neck. It needs they need to relook at that bottle.
All right, we're looking at you, Seth.
Wow.
Yeah, calling you out.
We naming names.
Well,
Henry McKenna, same thing.
Yeah,
longer neck.
Longer neck.
There's not one up there that's got like that short, stubby neck to it.
Okay, I'm looking for one. No, you're right. I mean, like okay, the Bunnahabhain bottle is basically the same general design, and it's got a long neck.
Yeah,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like it makes it a little difficult of a pour.
I'm gonna.
You know what it reminds me of?
What?
The Japanese.
The Nika.
The Nickel barrel proof.
Yeah, right up there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
also
is
an awkward bottle to pour out of.
Super awkward bottle to pour from.
Yeah, saying.
Okay,
just saying. Just make a note.
Okay.
Just make a note. I think we're to a finer level of all aspects can be critiqued here.
Oh, I listen. I mean, I'm not above it.
Yeah.
We used to say this is one of the darkest whiskeys.
Yep.
Does that still ring true after all this time? I mean, we've said it actually relatively recent.
Yeah, I mean, I think that for us.
Yeah.
For us specifically, Bunnahabhain Dark. Not
Bunnahabhain Dark.
Detling Dark.
Yeah.
Detling Dark has been an attribute that we have always had to reach over.
Sure.
When we've found a dark whiskey to be able to say, yeah, but is it Detling Dark?
Yeah.
I don't know if it is.
Like it's dark. Let me flip on a different.
Definitely on the darker side.
Flip on a different light.
But it just kind of look like bourbon.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Like I'm looking like just on the shelf. I know we mentioned it last week, but I'm looking at that Craig Alecky in that signatory bottle. It's hard for you to see because the label's facing you.
Yeah.
That thing's freaking dark.
Yeah.
I'm looking at the Hooker by Crook by Dahi. That thing's freaking dark.
Yeah.
I am gonna say though, feels on the darker side, but I still think that's a good barometer.
I think it's that, and I think the palate and the nose and everything also contribute to that.
Sure.
I think a lot of the things in there are those darker notes.
Yeah.
Coffee.
That's what pushes that.
Yeah, that's what it's always been.
Shall we?
To the nose.
Oh yeah,
that's nostalgic.
It truly is. Brown sugar,
bit of expo. I don't really remember the expo.
Yeah,
bit
of chunky moniker, bit of chunky marker. But I don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
What did we say the proof? I don't think we said the proof.
Yeah, 386.
Okay, the proof is not as high as I remember.
No,
54.5.
109.
109.
Why did I think that
I don't
was
know.
like 120 something?
Nah. It does have a bit of field.
Yeah.
Like a wheat
dusty.
Field. Yeah. Not quite a Cheerio note. No, take that back. Cheerio note. Dusty.
Nope. Definitely Cheerio.
Definitely Cheerio. Dusty bookshop.
Yeah. I could still attribute everything that we used to say. Chocolate, coffee, toffee.
Sure.
That's all. That's all still there.
I'm not getting coffee on the nose.
It's not like black coffee.
Sure.
It's like,
macchiato.
Yeah. It's something that's had some sugar added to it.
Sure. I love that brown sugar note.
Yeah. It honestly though, look, now that I'm thinking about it, it might be more cola.
Yeah.
Caramel. brownie, like fudge brownie.
Dude, get out of... I literally, as you're saying caramel, I'm like, yeah, but it's got a fudge brownie now. And you said fudge brownie at the same time. That is freaking weird, man. You got to stop with that shit.
Like that's really becoming like all the nose is for me.
Just fudge brownie.
Just just freshly
Ghirardelli.
baked. Yeah.
Yeah, like right out of the box, freshly baked fudge brownie.
Yep.
Whoa.
In a delightful way.
And I'm drinking a Coke at the same time.
Right. Chasing it with a Coke. Vanilla bean.
Yep. I'm not getting any barrel though. Like I would expect a bit of barrel.
A bit disappointingly in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. You'd wish there was some char there.
This is a fun revisit. It's been a while since I've had anything out of this bottle.
I bet it's been 2 years
Easy.
since I've had anything from Detling.
I can agree to that.
Because it's just I never find it anymore.
Yeah.
My shops that I go to back home, they just don't have it.
All right. You ready?
Okay.
You sound disappointed.
I kind of am. Like this is just kind of a fun stroll.
Oh. There it is. Okay, I might finish this glass.
And you almost don't feel guilty. It's only 109.
I don't feel guilty at all.
You kidding me? 109?
Man.
109?
We used to think 109 was high. Yeah, 109.
Apparently.
That's before we had that rare character light whiskey at 150 million. Holy crap. Okay. For me, that's where the coffee note pokes through. It's on that like mid palate and on the sides of the palate. It's not quite coffee as in like you said, it's not coffee as in like black coffee, but it's the almost like the essence of coffee, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's not as bitter. It's just like there's the coffee.
It's coffee flavored.
Correct. Yeah, yeah.
You do get a hint of barrel.
Oh yeah, no, the barrel's there on the palate for sure.
I mean, I don't think it's prominent, but you definitely get.
No.
Yeah, no, this has been sat in a barrel for a bit.
Yeah. I mean, you're over 4 years at this point.
Yeah.
Which is a decent age on a bourbon.
Yeah, we're bonded plus.
Oh yeah.
Over 100, over 4 years.
Oh, yeah.
It's bonded plus. I like to call it. It's what I usually call it.
Sure. Yeah. And that's all you've ever called it. Actually,
Right.
I've always taken it out.
Don't know why.
Well,
it never caught on.
No.
Because you edited it out.
Yeah.
But maybe now we'll get there.
Sure. Bonded plus.
Bonded plus.
Yeah.
Plonded.
No, that's too much.
That's
Yeah.
too much.
No, we'll roll that one back. It's sweet. It's way sweeter than I remember it.
It's way sweeter.
Go ahead.
I don't think it's as powerful as we used to think it was.
Not at all.
I feel like we used to. I remember used to talking about this on par with like a JD barrel proof.
Yeah. And I don't think it's.
I thought it was. I think it used to be in that same realm.
And that's a testament to the whiskey journey. I think it's like you have so many things, and I want to be very clear. This is still great. It's not.
This is still really good.
Okay. Ooh, you're gonna back off.
I think I might
bit.
take a step back from great.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm getting a little saccharine on this right now.
Don't disagree. Okay, and I want to say this: like this bottle's been open for quite some time.
Yeah, for sure.
So like I don't know if it's that. I don't know if it's just like my whole palate has changed. The whiskey journey has changed me. But I'd like to think I'm coming at this with a different depth of knowledge.
Unarguable. If we haven't touched this in over 2 years, where we've ventured to and from, and everything that we've experienced, to come back to this, and I totally agree. This is an older bottle.
Sure,
it's been open for a long time. It has to have.
It's got to change,
altered a bit.
Oh yeah,
for sure. I would still absolutely, if I go to next time I'm in Alabama and I see a bottle, I will purchase it immediately.
Well, and I've recommended to several people, like, I would love to do a barrel pick with Seth, but I recognize like he's got a backlog of barrel picks. So like this is not a mark against them at all. I think it's just like, again, our tastes have developed, and I'm coming back to this with a fresh set of eyes. And I'm like, yeah, this is still, I'm going to say it's still a great whiskey. I'm still there. But it's not as nuanced, it's not as developed, it's not as deep as I once thought, because I've had so many other experiences that like, oh wait, but that thing, you know?
What I will say is like in the realm of bourbon, it still is all of those things.
Oh yeah.
In the realm of bourbon, this is very different. It's still very unique.
Yeah.
And sets itself apart from bourbon.
Absolutely.
Bourbon as a big B bourbon.
Absolutely.
This is something different. And I think that's just because of what Seth does with it and the way he works with his shit equipment.
That's exactly what it is. Like
the way he like manipulates things and with the range of temperatures and stuff that he gets in South Alabama.
Yeah.
No, I create something unique and different and magical.
And maybe this is not the thing to do, but it's the Rolodex of me personally. Capital W whiskey. It's not what it was to me 5-6 years ago. It's not that same thing in my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's
I totally agree. The aftertaste is so much more influential for me now.
Yeah.
Whereas I feel like before, like, man, I feel like for whatever reason in my head, this toffee coffee bomb, that was always the thing.
Yeah.
The Detling toffee coffee.
Yeah. It's not there in the same way.
It's suggestive now.
Yeah.
Not where like before it was like that's what it is.
Right.
Now it's like, this is like
I see it.
It's bourbon and it's kind of got these kind of influences on it. It makes me want to like, okay, I want a fresh bottle now. It's really what it does.
And I think too, like that's the purpose of the revisit as well. It's like, where am I? What am I thinking? Like where are these things?
Yeah, and what a valuable reset to have not been able to touch it.
Okay,
you still go great.
I would. Okay. I don't know about great whiskey. That's a great bourbon. And to me, it's the whole package. It's small produced. It's a local place. Seth is like piecemeal and all that stuff together.
Bit of an alchemist.
Sure.
Down there.
And you've got some really great notes. And I think it's a great bourbon. And it's a great Alabama bourbon for sure.
Yeah.
You wouldn't say that.
I would say coming back to it now.
Yeah.
There's an artificial thing happening for me.
Sure.
That doesn't feel what I remember.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit my nostalgia.
I get it
for it.
Yeah.
And again, this absolutely could just be because we haven't had it in so long, and maybe something in this bottle. It's a bottle kill.
Yeah.
And so maybe we've let it sit for a little bit too long. And I'm absolutely willing to say
that's
me too. The case.
Me too.
We could get a fresh one. We could open one of the 75 that you've got over here, and there it is. There's the electricity again.
Yeah.
Bam. But this one right here,
that
we're revisiting.
I agree with everything you're saying.
That is just kind of like, should have finished this bottle 2 years ago.
All right, now that we've taken this stroll down memory lane.
Yep.
What do you want to talk about this week?
Big, huge wrap up happened just a mere few. At this point, maybe 6 weeks ago. Which was the culmination of 5 seasons, nearly a decade of Stranger Things.
Yeah.
And this was something that we both we talked about it as it was happening.
Yeah.
And wanted to do an episode about it and just kind of, around the holidays and stuff
like that. In true
Drep
and Stone fashion.
We just didn't get to it.
Well, we never have we ever had our finger on the pulse of popular culture?
We have.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, name one.
It was when we did episodes about trailers for the Jokers movies.
That we never talked about ever.
And we never did anything once the movies came out.
Yeah.
But we talked about those trailers hard.
Yeah, we did.
We also did the trailer for Rise of Skywalker.
Did we?
With Blanton's Gold back in the day.
Yeah. That's okay, I don't count those because we were trying to figure out what the hell we were doing.
Right.
And then once we figured it out, we're like, that's not what we're doing.
But we did the Joker too, Follow You Do.
Yeah. Did we?
As a throwback.
Well,
because of that episode.
I was going to say,
first episode.
I think it was kind of like a lark of we have to talk about this, and then never mentioned it ever again.
Never talked about how great that movie is.
Yeah. Well, not the second one, the first one.
Yeah.
You liked the second one?
Nope.
No, me neither. I think it was fine.
It was fine.
But I didn't like it as much.
It was
weird.
It was weird.
Yeah. So, in other words, we normally talk about things
after they're relevant.
Several weeks after. No, not after they're relevant, but after everyone else, after it's made the rounds.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
We've accumulated the general take on the thing, and now we can definitively agree with all of that.
Or disagree. Correct.
Yeah. That's true us.
That is one.
Let's break some ground on Stranger Things and how they decided to end it.
Okay. Did you watch the documentary of the making of the last season?
I didn't, but I've seen several things.
I'm gonna tell you, like Carol and I watched it a couple nights ago in terms of when we're recording. It is emotional. Like,
wow.
There were points where like I looked over at Carol and we're both like,
wow.
Yeah, wow. It is. It's a good documentary.
Okay.
Because like, you're dealing with, again, the last decade of these people's lives. And obviously, like, someone like David Harbour is not super emotional about it. But even he's like, kind of thing.
Well, I mean, I think you could argue that Stranger Things made him.
Oh, agreed completely. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, his trajectory after Stranger Things aired, like, I'm going to say he might be the biggest star to arise out of that. Like, Winona Ryder was a star going into it. Obviously, that revitalized her career.
Yeah, at this point,
sure.
Maybe. I mean, I think you could argue Millie Bobby.
Yeah, but I'm thinking like, I mean, he's been in a bunch of things. He's done Hellboy. He's done Avengers. Like, he's done a bunch of stuff. Not that she hasn't.
Right.
But like,
I mean, it's all been Netflix stuff.
Right. It's been things along that. So I don't know. My point is like.
Be interested who got paid more for that last season.
Oh, yeah.
Was it her or him?
I don't know.
Or Winona.
Yeah, the documentary is just really good because it provides so much insight. And to me, it provides insight into like the set design that I never thought about. Like this was, in terms of series, one of the biggest practical sets made ever.
For anything.
Yeah, because like a lot of the...
Was that Hawkins?
It was a lot, man. Like you got to watch. It was Hawkins. It was the that like entry point. It was Hawkins. It was the entry point into the Upside Down. It was the inside of the Mind Flayer. All of that was practical. Like they obviously added CG stuff to it, but all of that was practical. The desert scene, that was practical. They obviously added and enhanced things, but like, yeah, so much was practical it was super cool to see that. But anyway, watch that documentary. I think you're really going to like it. And I know that...
I will.
Yeah.
Why did you watch it?
Honestly, to extend the season. Like, I watched it to get more out of it.
Was that because you felt you wanted more? Or was it just because, like, nope, like, I don't want it to end? Or were you looking at it for answers?
No, I see what you mean. I don't think it was the answers. Because I was satisfied in the ending. But I think it was... I kind of wanted a little more.
Yeah.
With that being said, like, I think the ending was fine. Like, there was what was it called? Like, there's another episode coming. What was it called?
Oh, yeah.
Something gate?
Yeah. Conformity gate.
And like, some of it was like, totally. Like, give me more.
I was kind of like, I was looking at all, we talked about it at some point.
Yeah.
Like, I was kind of like,
this
might happen.
This
feels
some
so
sense.
Unlike everything else that they've done.
Yeah.
And all of these little notes and winks and stuff. Like, you might be right. Like, I might buy into this.
And so I was like,
I was not going to be shocked if it happened.
No, me neither. And I would like more, but not of like, I need more answers, or I just like, I would like this story to continue a little bit, but also like, there was a finality to it that I kind of enjoyed. So I think like watching that documentary was a little bit of all three of those kind of mixed together.
Yeah.
What
Good
about you?
for you? I was sadly, I was more in the realm of like, I would like for this season to match more of what I've grown accustomed to from these seasons.
Don't disagree.
I wish this one had more shock value and it had more mystery and had more of what I loved about the other seasons.
It was clear to me in this season that we've got to end this and we've got to put a bit of a bow on this, and we have to give as many people as we can their due. And so when you do that, like, you're spreading yourself thinner and thinner and thinner, right? And so like, I think in some ways I view it as they did the best that they could with what they were given in terms of narrative and story and all these character arcs and like trying to wrap all this up. But I don't know if it was satisfying.
In that sense, like, who do you think got their due?
Mike. I think Mike got the that was a satisfying end to, I would say, like the original 4. Was there 4? Mike, Dustin,
Lucas,
Will, and Will. I think that there was
but I think like the original 4, I would almost argue is you take out Will and it's 11. Because that first season,
sure,
you got Will in the first episode, you got Will in the last
Will's
episode.
Not really there,
yeah.
So then I would say, like, okay, in that case, then, because I don't know if 11 gets a good ending.
Like, why do you think Mike gets a good ending?
I'll tell you why.
That's why I asked.
I know, and I'm going to tell you.
Like, I'd love to hear it.
Well, then let me tell you.
Go ahead.
I'm going to tell you
whenever
now.
You're ready.
Okay. On the stairs.
Yep.
When Holly runs by him. And all the other kids and dipshit Derek.
Right. Delightful Derek.
Freaking love that character. It's delightful Derek now.
Yep.
When they all
he's got a fat one for you.
Suck it. And they all run past him, and he stops at the top of the stairs, and he looks back. And after they've all put their Dungeons and Dragons book on the shelf, which is just, to me, like, that is good. I like that. It's totally like.
Do you ever play Dungeons and Dragons?
I haven't.
Okay, me neither.
Yeah, I'm not opposed to it. I've never had.
Me neither. And so, like,
never had nerdy
for me,
friends like that.
the putting the binders on the shelf it doesn't.
Well, everyone
doesn't connect to me in any way.
But I recognize what it is. Like, I recognize, like, that is them putting their. And I think I actually mentioned this in the documentary. Like, that is them putting their childhood away. Like, they're putting those Dungeons and Dragons books on the shelf. So, like, the analyses are putting their childhood away. And I thought that before the documentary.
Did you?
Yeah,
I didn't get that.
Oh, see,
I feel like
it.
To me, it's more of this is the ending of the story, but I didn't get anything of like this is us putting our childhood away.
It's that, and then it's coupled with Holly and all the other kids. They run past him, and he pauses at the top of the stairs, and he looks, and he kind of, like, the way the camera moves, or the way, like, the recognition is of, that's no longer me. That's where I was, and I've moved. Like, I've seen some shit, and I've moved past this, and I think it's that. Yeah, you're, in terms of Finn Wolfhard, like, you're a 20-something-year-old kid now. I say kid, like, you're a 20-year-old adult,
grown ass man.
Yeah, but it's also, like, for that character, it's like, it's time to move on now. And I think, like, for me, that's a recognition that ending was satisfying because, yeah, as the viewer, it's time to move on. This is done. And in fact, like, I could make an argument that, like, that first season is so good. And I think I said this back in 2015 or whatever it came out. Like, that was a near perfect season of television. I do not need any more. I want more.
Yeah.
But if I had it, that's it. I'm done. I'm good.
Yep.
I
totally agree.
And so, like, but the American television machine, like, you've taken it too far at this point. But that is for me, his ending is a satisfying ending. And I would say the same for Lucas. I would say the same for Dustin. I don't know if I could say the same for 11. Maybe I could say the same for Max, even though, like, she comes in later seasons. What, season 3 is Max? Or is it season 2?
2.
2? Okay. I think that was good. The season as a whole, I've got some problems with.
I mean, their endings for those, they ended where they started.
Agreed.
And I generally don't usually care for that. I kind of usually kind of hate the thing of, like, we just went on this epic journey just to come back to where we started. We're still just sitting in the basement playing Dungeons and Dragons. And, like, I think going through that final season where everybody was speculating that, like, I was one of the people that, like, I was pretty confident that, like, time travel was going to be involved here.
Agreed.
And there was a good chance that, like, this was going to be one of those crappy endings where they literally all end up as their 11, 12-year-old selves.
Yeah, I thought...
this was all just, like, in our
made that
imagination.
Argument, and I think I cut it out of an episode, but we talked about that. And I was like, totally, I see where we're going here.
And I was going to be really disappointed if that happened.
Yeah.
And I still would have been. But, like, at least in that instance, it's like, if it is more of a time travel thing, maybe that becomes more complicated and convoluted,
right,
of how we ended up, and we had to come back to the beginning.
Sure.
Because, like, somebody sacrificed something that, like, it only makes sense for this to come back to that moment. For them to just, like, to go through this whole thing,
yeah,
and all this, like, epic crazy battles that they've gone through, and just to still end up right where they started, to me was like flat. And for those four specifically, even though like Will's there, and like I guess you could say that, like, you know, Will did at least get. I think Will got a good ending.
Yeah,
because he eventually does get some sort of like retribution, or he's an integral part of bringing down Vecna.
Here's my pushback against what you just said.
Okay.
In some ways, it's this Joseph Campbell kind of hero's journey perspective, but like that mirrors, in general, real life experience, and maybe that's why it's dissatisfying. But to me, that mirrors real life. And like, okay, here's what I mean. I've never been to war, and I hope I never experience that. So I recognize, like, my friends that did go overseas to fight, and in different iterations of that. You come back, and where are you? You're in the same place, but you've changed. You just did some travel. You've come back to the same place, but you're not the same. I just did some travel. I left, and I was in another country for a week, and I am different, but this place is the same. But my perspective is different. And I think about this in terms of, I'm reading a book about Lord of the Rings right now, and how, you know, Frodo and Sam, they leave the Shire and they come back to the Shire. Like the books end back in the Shire, and Sam's looking around, and like once they, you know, rehabilitate the Shire after what's his face, Wormtongue, I think, comes back somehow. I don't remember. But like the Shire is still the Shire, but Sam is different. And so that narrative and that journey, and in this case of Stranger Things, that makes complete sense to me. Like Will and every character has gone on this journey.
Were they happy?
Who?
Frodo and Sam. Or did Frodo eventually have to leave?
Oh, well, Frodo, like he goes to the dying lands, fucked. I think. Yeah.
He can't do it anymore. He can't be happy in the Shire anymore.
Yeah. Sam can. Sam has like a gaggle of kids, and
yeah, they fucked up Sam.
Nah.
Yes, they did.
Nah.
Come on, that whole story is about Sam, and you never realized it. Sam should have thrown Frodo into the fire with the ring.
Don't disagree with you. Yeah, I don't disagree. Like, chuck him with Gollum.
Now, like I think the argument is they came home, and yes, they had changed, and they wanted it to be the same,
right? But it's not.
But like I've changed.
I've changed.
This isn't me anymore.
And that's what I'm saying. Like I think Mike has that realization of, I am not the same. I have moved on from this. But Holly and dipshit Derek and everybody else, they're still young enough where like they can have that sense of here. But my childhood, my age that they are right now, was absolutely wrecked, and it was changed by this scenario. And so now, you know, I've got to deal with the ramifications of this. And so maybe
I've got to go get a job, and work at the grocery store.
Maybe Mike will be Hopper, you know, in the first season, where it's like, well, I'm gonna brush my teeth and rinse my mouth out with Schlitz or whatever, you know, and smoke a cigarette while I'm doing my hair, which is so very 80s, but
yeah,
that's also what makes that ending actually fit. In terms of that satisfaction there. I've got problems with it, but like that actually worked to me.
I'm glad it worked for you.
Thank you. I'm going to take another sip of Deadly.
Do it. It's good stuff. It's really good stuff.
I think it's a great bourbon.
I don't know if I can go great.
Okay, that's
really good. It's really good though.
Yeah. We're going to call this a disagreement episode.
How about like all right, just let's go final battle.
Sure.
Of how they attack Vecna in Dimension X.
Yep.
Did that feel good to you?
No.
That was awful.
That felt so unsatisfying to me. That was unsatisfying. Like that whole last battle. I love that Nancy gets some like, hell yeah. I love that Joyce decapitates Vecna. I like that.
I didn't like that. I understand why she did it.
And I understand.
Unfortunately, I've seen the play.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I always thought that there was going to be a bigger, like, so, all right, this summer, me and my kids, we went to New York. We watched the play.
Yeah, the rise of the rise of the darkness of the power.
Something.
It's
Stranger Things play.
Yeah.
We watched it on Broadway.
First Shadow, right?
First Shadow.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
The
play is great. Oh my God, it was so good.
Yeah.
And after the play, we were so jacked and high on it. We went home and there was on Netflix. We went home. We went back to the hotel and there's a documentary on Netflix that you can watch of the making of the play.
Right. Yeah.
And we learned a lot of really cool stuff. And like, there was like some really specific stuff that was supposed to be in the play that like a month before it was supposed to start doing previews in London, they were like, we're sorry, we're going to take that element and you're going to have to change that. We're going to save that for season 5. And the only thing I can really think of what that must have been was Henry's experience in the cave.
Okay.
Of him grabbing the thing.
Yeah, that makes some sense.
Took him into whatever. That's what gave him his powers.
That's what broke him. Yeah, yeah.
I guess they were going to introduce that in the play, and I guess that would have been too big of a thing, which honestly to me in season 5, that's not really that interesting. Yeah, because
you're trying to explain Vecna and how Henry becomes Vecna.
Yeah. And I feel like you could have absolutely just done that in the play and it not been.
I don't disagree.
And you still could have reintroduced it in the show, and I don't know. But anyway, so we were just like really into it and like really enjoying it. And so when you get into the season, all these kind of big things that you're expecting to happen, as they're introduced to us, I don't know, they don't seem to have the weight that they should. And then that final battle,
it feels lackluster. Okay, so you had that mid-season break, and the mid-season break was when Will
he's got powers.
Yeah, he's got powers, and he messes some Demogorgons up.
Yeah,
and so that I thought I like that. I think Will. Ooh.
Yeah, that episode is one of the highest rated episodes in the series. That episode,
and understandably, and then when you watch the documentary The Making, you see what went into that episode, and you're like, that makes a lot of sense. So they spent so many hours working on that episode, and in particular, the last 15 minutes.
Sure,
which makes complete sense.
Yeah,
and so then you get to that final Mind Flayer battle. It feels empty. And maybe that's the purpose of this is a wasteland, but I would love to see Nancy hands Mike the flare gun, and he's like, hell yeah. And then Lucas is like, it's a flare gun, bud. And it would have been funny if he would was able to use that in some
he
better.
Does.
I know he does use it, but in a better way.
Yeah.
But you just have the Mind Flayer, which obviously is a big issue. But where are all the rest of the Demogorgons? Where are the Demodogs? Where are the bat things?
Yeah, I would argue the end of season 3.
Yeah.
Where they're battling the Mind Flayer in the mall with fireworks and shit.
Yeah, that's
is way more interesting and fun to watch,
right?
Than this was. This was just kind of all right, there's no way.
I would say
there's no way that
Eddie's death in season 4 is a more interesting battle.
Yeah.
And maybe it is Vecna and the Mind Flayer, we're solely focused on this, so all the rest of that stuff is gone, but where'd all that stuff go?
Yeah. And it was way too much ex machina. Nah, we have to do this because it has to happen.
Yeah.
And there was no sacrifice play.
In that making,
nobody.
No.
You got tempted or not tempted, but you got teased by Nancy is going to be the sacrifice play here, and she's going to but goddamn, every single one of them got through it.
And I don't think that's the right move.
No,
I don't.
It was the absolute
everyone gets out
move.
unscathed, and then Elle does the sacrifice play, but then she doesn't. And so I feel like that was the wrong play too. So you kind of have when you look at that final battle, the final battle now feels hollow because what was at stake?
Right.
Everyone
why did we do it?
Everyone got out.
Yeah.
And I recognize that
too easy.
That is also a very 80s trope too of we all made it. And so I get that that's part of it too, and I gotta believe that's their thinking because they're drawing so much from the 80s.
I know, but we also had you had aliens,
right?
Where everybody
does.
Only fucking Sigourney Weaver comes out of that movie. You've got other examples that they're
Nancy's
also drawing from.
Very Sigourney Weaver.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
You got other movies that they're drawing from where that's not the case.
Sure.
That you would
so why'd you choose
certainly
that?
argue no, this makes way more sense. We've got to take some some personal losses here.
I lean on the the George R.R. Martin of it all, like kill your darlings.
Yeah.
Somebody's got to die. Somebody that you love has to die.
That's what I think is most shocking to me about watching like the making of the play and all this stuff. And I haven't watched this documentary of the last season, so I kind of would like to see it just in terms of like, what are the Duffer Brothers saying? What were they saying in terms of stuff?
Yeah, you get some of that.
Why didn't you? Like this is your story now, and I'm sure they probably were under high pressure from Netflix,
and you see it on their faces in the documentary. Like, oh my god,
we but it just I would have thought. Well, I've seen another thing that's like one of the Duffer Brothers had a divorce.
Yes,
between season 4 and season 5,
yes.
and this lady is the wife is a young adult novelist. She writes a lot of things, and there's some speculation that maybe she had more influence into these things and had a little bit like maybe you should try this instead, like maybe just that collaboration.
Sure,
because that's missing. That they missed a lot of potential things.
Yeah, I don't know.
I was just shocked at how straightforward everything was. After that mid-season take,
it's a clear trajectory.
I thought that they were like, oh damn! Like once you tell me Will's got powers, I thought there was going to just be this like you don't even know what to expect. And then sadly, as each episode passed and went forward, it was like, oh no, I know exactly what to expect. I know where you're going.
Yeah, because you and I had that conversation again after that mid-season. Where it was like, but maybe Will is a sacrifice, and then Will kind of becomes the new Vecna, and like all of that. I was like, that makes sense. That all like you're heading in that direction. All of that makes sense. I'm for it.
Yeah, go there.
And that's not what happened. And again, they all come out unscathed.
Yeah,
and like you were okay with killing off Bob. You were okay with killing off Barb.
Yeah, Barb season 1.
Yeah, so you're okay
episode
with
2.
Yeah, you're okay with killing off Eddie, and like you're okay with killing off characters that like not that anyone like really.
Which is wild because Eddie became such a popular character,
right?
And to see that like. And
obviously
that's because of what you did
correct
with that character. You didn't want to try to replicate
You're
that?
okay with killing off Billy?
Yeah.
Like you were okay with killing off characters and you didn't give that to me. And I recognize
not a one.
Like I recognize if you were to kill one of them, there would have been some unsatisfaction or dissatisfaction with like, yeah, why did you kill off him or her versus others? But like you didn't do that. And you had an opportunity to do that with Elle. And you didn't take it.
have the balls to at least take out one.
I would.
Steve was supposed to die in season 1. It's like it's the Han Solo thing.
You had it. Steve was gonna fall off the freaking thing, and you had it, and you allowed him to be saved.
Yeah.
And like, not that I want Steve to die.
And like, what would that do to Dustin?
Right.
What would that do to Dustin? Like, oh my God, that would entrench in you
like he would have been crushed
and stuff
because you lost Eddie and you lost Steve.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Right.
Dustin's done. Like he's done.
Yeah. Like, well, all right. Something's gonna happen. Like Dustin. Like you die, I die. Like I get it. But give it to me. Don't tease me with it and then not give me.
Well, and again, the whole last 20 minutes of Mike.
That's never satisfying.
Of Mike telling the story of Elle. You could have left me with the weird hurricane thing going on in the Upside Down, and that's it. And you never know because you assume she dies.
Right.
It's like the end of Inception. You assume.
Yeah. And you maybe even could like show me like a little.
Sure. Give me that wiggle of the top.
Yeah.
A la Inception.
Let me assume. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe there is something.
Yeah.
They gave us an exit right there.
And then you cut to Mike explaining, and yeah, that is a fabrication, and I recognize that. But then you cut to Mike explaining that.
Right.
And then you took Millie Bobby Brown to Iceland for
just to shoot that shot.
Yeah, which I read something like that shot alone, how much that shot cost of her just running through the Icelandic wilderness, basically.
Right. Yeah, we got to find 3 waterfalls right here somewhere.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, it's Iceland. Okay.
Found it.
So I got to take her to Iceland, take this whole film crew to Iceland.
Enjoy your vacation, Millie Bobby Brown.
Correct. I'm not disparaging her
vacation. Your thing.
Sure. But so it's like, in that respect, could have given me some better writing.
Yeah.
I'm going to now verge back to agreeing with you. I feel like they chose a safe route. I feel like they chose the route of like, how can we make this satisfying for as many people?
Yeah. Well, not even satisfying. I don't think I'd be shocked if anybody like watched this last season was like perfect ending.
Yeah.
I love it. I love everything they did. Everybody ended perfectly. That's how I wanted it.
Sure.
Everybody survived. But I do feel like they missed so many opportunities.
You missed so many
in the trying to satisfy everybody.
Yep.
You satisfied no one.
I wouldn't go that far because again, I'm okay. I know that I've spent the last like 15 minutes being like, wait, let's undo all of that. But I am satisfied in the ending, but I think they could have stuck it and they didn't stick it. You did not stick the ending by any means.
1 out of 10, what would you give it?
5.
That's not landing and ending.
That's what I just said.
In the Olympics,
yeah,
you get a 5 out of 10.
Yeah.
Like you're done. You don't even make the medal stand. And that's what I'm saying. Like I would have been happy with bronze.
Sure.
We didn't get bronze.
I agree.
We didn't make the podium.
That's what I'm saying. Like
this.
But we made it to the Olympics. That's what I'm saying. We made it to the Olympics.
Oh. If that's the bar, then we're talking about 2 different bars. I needed a medal stand. This series deserved the medal stand.
Wow.
Carol.
It's warm in here.
Season 5. Rank Season 5 Stranger Things 1 to 10.
7, 8.
Wow.
Whoa.
Wow. Fair
Whoa.
enough. Fair enough.
It was a nice little bow. What was your thought?
I said 5.
He said 5. I'm probably like a 2.
Wow.
Sadly.
I was satisfied. I was not happy. I don't know why I'm saying in the mic.
I felt like this series deserved a podium visit.
I don't disagree.
We didn't. I don't feel like we got
emphatically agree with you. Emphatically agree with you. It should have been better.
Yep. So that's just for me.
Yeah.
I can't be. I'm not satisfied with.
I am okay. I need a meal. I am hungry. I need a meal.
Yeah.
What is available to me?
Bread, like loaf bread.
Sure.
Like uninspired loaf bread.
Like
Wonder bread.
Okay. My options are fast food.
Yeah.
Or a vending machine.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with fast food. It is satisfying in that it has satisfied my hunger, but it is not fulfilling. It is not nourishing. It is not what I want.
It's not aesthetically appealing.
Right. Like I don't leave that experience.
It's not
going
presented
like,
well to me.
No, I don't leave that experience going like that was
anymore.
a good. Exactly. That was a good experience. Give me more of that.
I'm full.
My hunger has been quelled. I will do that out of necessity, but I didn't like that experience.
But I regret it.
Well,
I regret having those calories, those unneeded calories that didn't satisfy me.
That did a thing, but it's not the thing I wanted.
Yeah,
like I could have gotten so much more out of this scenario, out of this situation, and I didn't get all of that.
Right.
That's where I am.
Yeah, and I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
But I went into the restaurant as being told, no, dude, this is going to be legit. And I got served McDonald's.
Yeah.
And you're telling me that it's...
Wait, this is
this is what
you're getting
this
McDonald's?
is what we made.
Sure.
No, they didn't. This is a fucking...
Thomas Keller comes out and he's like, welcome to the French Laundry. Surprise.
Yeah.
McDonald's.
No, this is a McDouble, dude. Like, this is a Big Mac. This is not what I was told I was going to get.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
I think that's more what
That's
it
pretty
is.
good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, I'm full. Like, I ate it. It was fine. It was good.
But I paid $500.
Yeah, but I'm not happy with the bill.
Yeah.
That's the perfect.
Y'all send Thomas Keller out here. I've got some words.
I got some questions.
French Laundry, like clown.
You made this bun? This sesame seed bun?
Yeah, no, I'm okay.
Yeah,
I see
that's where it is.
I am gonna say this. I'm glad it's over, and I think it should have been over sooner. That's my last take, because American television, even though it's on Netflix, it takes things too far. It doesn't end things when it should be ended, and it rarely sticks the ending, and that's my argument.
Yeah, I mean, I fully agree with what you're saying. Unfortunately, like, season 4 was great,
right?
And so, like, I don't think you can just end it there.
No,
it needed an ending.
It needs an ending,
and so just what we got,
okay,
just for me did not.
in addition to my final statement, when you watch my final statement, when you watch a documentary, it is very clear that they're writing the final season as they're filming all of this, as they're like doing all of this.
Yeah, I've seen that.
And it's like, you guys should have had a clear vision season 2.
Well, I think that was what we were told they had.
Right.
And I think they were just bullshitting us and gaslighting us to think that, but like, nah.
Y'all should have had a clear vision.
We were always pulling cards out of our pocket to see what else we had.
It's the lost scenario of it all. It's the like, we don't know where we're going.
Don't know how to end
we're kind of writing our way into it.
Yeah.
And now you should have known once season 1 happened, boom, huge phenomenon. Season 2, we need to know where this is going, and we need to know where this is ending. And like, you can write how we get there, but I need an ending.
Yeah.
And like, you can explore your way through things. Things change, things ebb, things flow. Sure. But they didn't have that.
No.
And that's my biggest criticism, I think.
I mean, to me, it's every bit as similar to what we've gotten recently out of Star Wars.
Right.
Of we don't know where it's going. We don't really know what we want the end point to be, but we're just trying to satisfy everybody.
Correct.
And so we end up satisfying only
a few.
You.
On that note.
Yeah.
We'd love to know, what do you think about the Detling line of whiskeys as a whole?
What have you had recently, if you're lucky enough to get some?
Yeah.
Because it is hard stuff to find.
And if you want to send some our way,
we're right here.
Yeah, let us know. We'll give you that email address in just a second.
Reach out.
We'd also love to know, what do you think about the final season of Stranger Things?
Would love to know. Like, rate it out of 1 to 10.
Yeah.
And just give us that number. And let me know why it's 3 or less.
Did you say... Okay, I was going to ask what yours was, but I got it.
Yeah.
Okay. You can get in touch with us through email. It's drippinstone@gmail.com. You can also get in touch with us through social media.
One word. Drip and Stone.
Yeah.
DREP and Stone.
Love it.
Find it.
Yeah.
Like it.
Yeah.
Respond to it. Yeah,
sure.
That'd be good.
You can also support the podcast by rating Drip and Stone wherever it is you get great podcasts like this one. You can financially support the podcast through our Patreon page. It's patreon.com/Drip and Stone. And finally, Kyle.
Did you say financy?
Financially.
Oh, financially.
Financially.
Like fine, Nancy.
Fine, Nancy. Now, financially.
Gotcha.
Support the podcast. Finally, Kyle, you can support the podcast by telling someone about the podcast.
Yeah, just reach out like Vecna.
With your vine hand.
Yeah, with your big old clunky hand.
Yeah.
Reach out, grab them.
And say, hey, Drip and Stone podcast.
Yeah. Shove a gooey stick down their throat and say, hey, you're going to listen to some Drip and Stone.
On that note, hey, buddy.
Hey, buddy.
May your glass ever flow.
And your ass never show. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers.
Your Vecna ass never show.